Well, hi everybody. I know we made brownies a lot of times, but this is in honor of Hershey's. My grandmother swore by Hershey's, and we just found out when it was invented. It was invented in Lancaster, Pennsylvania by a man named Milton Hershey. He actually came up with the invention of Hershey back in 1894. My grandmother swore by Hershey's. Every kind of Hershey she had in her house, she always cooked and baked with it. As you can see, I'm sort of following in her pattern. So we're doing something in honor of Hershey's today. I made brownies, but we're going to use chocolate frosting and decorate it with chocolate chip today, all right? I'm adding in 2 eggs. Folks, when I go food shopping, I went out today, I supply a lot of food. I don't want to take any chances at all in the shortage, because what's going on right now, we don't know what's going to happen from day to day with food. Obviously, we even bought a huge chocolate syrup, Hershey's. Everything I have is made by Hershey's. Adding in a cup of sugar. I'm going to mix this together. I know I did this before, but it's going to be made a little bit differently once I get done with it. You'll see. Okay, now we're adding in a tablespoon of water. Just have to find that teaspoon. Here it is. I don't want to lose anything. Make sure we have it. Now I'm adding in a 1/4 cup of Hershey's cocoa. What I want to do, folks, is I would like to sift it. Make sure we have it. Oh my goodness. Is this I'm adding in a 1/4 cup of cocoa. Now, there's a lot of lumpy bumpers here. We want it smooth today. So what we're going to do now is I'm actually going to sift the cocoa. It's going to be very smooth once I get it in here. Here we go. I have to wash this and sift. I have the old-fashioned sifter, just like my grandmother had. She had a sifter like this also, folks. Okay. And mix this together. Let me just cover this up, because we can't lose anything, folks. Losing food is just horrible right now. Okay. Now, I know we did this before, folks, but we're doing this a little bit different today. We're going to actually frost these brownies and decorate them. Luna, I know you want attention. You're going to have to wait. All this, you've got to keep mixing this and mixing. It's a lot of arm movement. There we go. Everything out, you don't want to lose anything. Breakstone of unsalted butter, and eventually I'm going to find out when this was invented. 1 stick of unsalted butter, and eventually I'm going to find out when breakstone was invented and bake something in honor of breakstone. When? I don't know when that's going to be. Okay, I'm going to mix this together. I agree with you, Luna. Well, Luna, this is my show, not your show. 1 cup of flour. Mix this together. Yeah, I can't believe that it was invented right in the United States of America, Hershey's cocoa. I mean, that is really wonderful. But we actually invented something that came from Lancaster, Pennsylvania. I've been down to Lancaster several times, you know. I'm now adding in baking powder. Folks, always make sure you have fresh baking powder. Because baking powder, like anything else, can go bad after a while, you know. 1 teaspoon of baking powder. Now, what I want to do now is I'm going to mix this together. I know I've made this before, but this is going to be made differently today. When I'm done with it, you'll see what's going to be done with it. Because this is really an honor of Hershey's today. Now, I'm going to grab a handful of chocolate chips. Hershey chocolate chips. I want to make sure I have enough to decorate the top of them once I'm done with this. Okay, this is milk chocolate. A little bit more. Enough. And then we're going to mix this together. You kiddies are absolutely going to love this. Oh, boy. Now, what we're going to do now, we're going to bake this in the oven for about, I would say, a good 20 minutes. And then these have to cool, because this time we're going to actually frost these brownies, which is going to make it really pretty when I put on chocolate frosting and decorate them with chocolate chips. I normally would use vanilla, but I think I would rather use chocolate in this case, all right? There we go. We're going to spread this out. Keep spreading this out. Use a greased pan, folks. It's very important. Like I said, my grandmother swore by this. Grandmother swore by this. All right. All right, we're going to bake this for about 20 minutes, and then we're going to go to the next step. What we're going to do now, folks, is I'm actually going to decorate this with frosting. I don't want to try to get it out of the pan because it's a little warm yet, but there's nothing better than warm brownies. I'm frosting it over with chocolate, delicious frosting. And it's also loaded with chocolate chips, folks. A little bit of holes in it, we're going to cover it anyway. Okay, cover this over. Here we go. Okay, I don't want to go too much because my daughter's going to say, Mommy, it's too... The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to decorate them with chocolate chips. Over here. Any more caramel needs to be filled in? Okay, and here we have delicious. This is in honor of Hershey, that was invented in 1894 from Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Delicious in his honor, Hershey's powder. So many different things with Hershey that my grandmother swore by. From Deborah Home Country Kitchen. Have a great day. Please subscribe to my wonderful YouTube channel.